name we wanted to give it to that. And in that, these two modules are interrelated, which are tightly integrated with each other. Whenever the data comes to the NSuite module, academic module, these data flows to NLearn app, where the students can join online classes and can go through the content, and they can write practice tests, and they can also be able to write scheduled exams. Sorry to introduce here. Lohit sir is there. He's Vice President IT, and Shrey is the technical architect, enterprise architect, who takes care of all the consumer-facing applications, architecture, development, and deliveries. And with us, Hemant sir is there. He is the one who takes care of, who leads the team, who takes care of the N Suite. That is what we call academic module. And with us, Mr. Girish Patil is there. He's our business analyst. He's from our digital transformation department. And Mr. Mahesh is the AGM for IT infrastructure, who takes care of all IT related softwares, hardwares, cloud. He manages the cloud, and he takes care of all hardware, networking, internet services, all IT related infrastructure. It could be a software or hardware or service, whatever it may be. This is the team, and in this I take care of. We have two divisions in our IT department. One is consumer business division, where the team develops all the consumer facing applications like learning apps, LMS, online exams, content, everything. And the other side, there is a division called Service Business Division (SBD), where we develop our internal applications where our employees use, like students fee collection, student examination, payroll, accounts and finance, inventory and procurement, mess, printing press. We have multiple applications in that. That is two different divisions. So I take care of exclusively that service business division, internal applications. So this is all about our department. And now Hemant sir is going to give you how our NSuite looks. And both are in cloud. In both applications, whether it is a web application, NSuite academic application, and also the learning LMS, which is a NLearn. Both for NLearn, we have both web as well as mobile app for both Android as well as iOS. So that is also there in the cloud only. We will give you a high level walkthrough how the application looks like, both the applications. Once that is done, then we will discuss about the environment we need to deploy these applications. Anyway, as informed by Baguna sir, we need to deploy these applications in your cloud, not in our servers, as it is a government initiative. So there are some rules and regulations, so that we need to host it in your cloud only. So for that, what virtual machines we need to deploy these applications, what OS we need, what type of softwares we require, whether it is Linux or Windows, or what type of framework or plugins we need to install to host our applications, everything we will discuss once this high level walkthrough is done. Hemant sir, over to you. Once that is done, then Shrey will give an overview of the learning module, both web as well as mobile.
Niranjan sir, 1 minute. I think because Srinivas sir is there here, technical person. I think what technical things are there, because sometimes he may go to a meeting suddenly, suppose. Because first we start whatever the requirements are there for us.
Yeah, sir, directly we will discuss about the technology stack. Then we come to know that feasibility.
Good, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, simply I will share my screen, sir, with Notepad. What are the simple 3 technologies we are using? I'm sharing my screen if possible. Is it?
Yeah, please, sir.
I'm just typing in the Notepad. Okay.
Yeah, you have the access to share.
Sure. So this actually we are using front end as AngularJS in our application, and backend Web API with C#.NET programming language, and ORM we are using as an Hibernate, and Oracle 19c actually we are using. So these for NSuite applications required technologies of that these four are required.
The database we can have either in Windows or Linux, right? Hemant sir?
Sir, no problem. So
Now,
anything it's no problem.
Srinivas sir, now we have divided our cloud into two divisions. One is database and one is application. Application, as it is a Windows application, .NET application, so we are hosting .NET application in Windows Server operating system with IAS web server.
Okay, sir.
And database we have hosted in Linux operating system with Oracle 9c as the software.
Okay, sir.
And this is about the NSuite application what we have discussed. And this is about NSuite. And Shrey will explain the hosting requirements for mobile app and learning platform.
Sure, sir. Sure. Narayan.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, at NLearn for consumer-facing applications, we are highly leveraging on React.js for a web portal, which is where is a web application where through browser student can able to log in by their admission number and password. If you want to install, if you want our students to use our app, that's an Android application. For that we would be require one Google Play developer account to push our Android application to the Google Play Store where students can able to download. And similarly for if the students are using iPhone or some similar Apple devices, then we're gonna push the iOS application to the Apple Play Store. So this is for Android. This is for mobile devices. For powering up these three client from where student can able to log in, there is a dedicated backend service. It has been developed in Node.js, and we have a CI/CD pipeline which is on GitHub Actions. We are deploying our all those backend services on Google Cloud Platform through Kubernetes, and we have also AWS services, which is highly leveraging on AWS S3 and the other CloudFront for CDN and all. So it's kind of an amalgamation of AWS and Google Cloud Platform cloud services. We are using the Netlify for our hosting our websites. There is also a CI/CD pipeline involved in there to build up that web portal whenever new dev efforts are put to push it to the production. So I have that high level document created, which I would share you after the call. I'll just combine that document with him.
We will share you both the requirements in the form of an email. This is for the discussion. In the discussion, if you need any clarifications, Srinivas sir or anybody else from your team, if you need any clarifications in the technology stack or if anything to be modified or anything to be done, you can discuss, sir. Once this call is done, we will anyway share the requirements in the form of an email. What are the requirements we have for to deploy the web application related to academics and the web application related to LMS as well as the mobile application.
No issues, sir. You can carry on, sir. It's okay.
Yeah, couple of questions, sir. Because it's a government-hosted ecosystem, which cloud services do we use to host our services there on the government initiatives?
Sir, currently we are hosting in a cloud AWS. In AWS itself.
Okay.
We are into finance department. All the finance applications were hosted other than SDC.
Okay. Do you leverage? Do you leverage on the? Do you also have anything on Google Cloud Platform?
No. We are using only AWS. Only AWS, sir.
Only AWS are being used. Okay. And let's say if you want to deploy this end-to-end ecosystem of consumer applications, would we be getting the dedicated AWS account under any organization account, or it would be like single account where all of our stuff would be deployed?
It's a complete organization account. We can be modified into separate account also. will be hosted
Yeah.
separately, dedicated one.
So it would be good because if we get a dedicated one, I think from Ensure side also, sir, we are using AWS for his hosting our infrastructure, right? So the same account can be used to hosting the Ensure side infrastructure as well as Anlon side infrastructure.
Okay, sir.
Say on this, while we send an email, just clearly mention them what we want and how we are going to send it so that they can just create an instance at their side.
Got it. So
They will already be having the existing AWS account on which they are hosting all their finance applications and other applications. Using the same account, create another instance. In that instance, we will put our applications, both Ensuite as well as Nline.
Yeah, so that's the question, Lohit. So I think that's why if it is an organization account, we can create a dedicated AWS account. Inside that only we can deploy, or we may not need to merge our infrastructure with their infrastructure.
No need to merge. No need to merge.
That is what I'm telling. If it is an organization account at a government side, they can create another sub account under that, and that sub account only we would use it.
Yes. They will create one sub account and they will give the details. On that, we will deploy all of us. No need of merging from our side.
Right, because if you merge it, then there would be issue in the terms of permission access and all. Because
tomorrow that digital trail and all will be there.
All financial applications, it is not.
Yeah, so we should not get access to them as well. Anyhow, so it would be better if we create a dedicated AWS account for our hosting side. Even the billing would also be managed if we create that one. So automatically, rest of the stuff would be mutually exclusive.
Niranjan sir, if somebody is noting this, when we send an email, we can put all of these things in that.
Sure, sir. Sure,
is Kranti noting it or?
Not Kranti, Mahesh.
Mahesh sir is there?
Yeah,
I'm capturing all the points. Yeah.
Another question, sir. All these, to power up all this ecosystem, we would be requiring one domain. Is that domain would be a dedicated domain for this one, or the government gonna provide?
Yes, sir. It is not a dedicated domain. As per our previous discussion with Balguna, sir, they are going to create a subdomain in their main domain, and that is dedicated for us.
Sir, what we will do, sir? So what we will do is we are having one domain ba.ab.go.in. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that it's a .NET application. Since it's a .NET application, we can provide / and that Ensuite. If it is Ensuite, if it is LMS, we will provide like that folder type of thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that like that also, or you can also create a subdomain, sir. Like earlier we have discussed with Balguna sir. Sir said we will create a star. What is the domain?
As Board of Intermediates is into government, if they want another domain, it needs some privilege permissions from NIC also. Like if they want lms.ab.go.in, they want to lms.go.in, so they need to get permission. So to avoid that one, what we will do is we will go for ba.ab.go.in /LMS Ensuite.
Whatever the way you want, sir. That is up to you.
Okay, sir.
Because we don't have any problem. We can redirect our application whatever the way you want. That is up to you.
There are certain, complications, sir. I would like to present this here in terms of backend services. If it is because at Anlon, some of the backend services we would like to deploy behind the scene on the dedicated subdomain. I'll present that case to you where APIs are supposed to get served on a API subdomain dot something. So it could be because it's a Kubernetes, we have auto scaling policy and all. Some complications are there where we're gonna route our traffic according to the load balancer. So I would present that. Everything we would avoid to route through the path-based routing. Some stuff we would take a decision to have a subdomain-based routing. I think once, Niranjan sir, I think internally once we have that review meeting, we would present this case to
once this call is over, we will discuss internally. And we will prepare a document as informed by Lohit sir. We will prepare a detailed document of both the requirements and we will share it to them. If required, they will also get the permission and get they'll get the subdomain. If it is not required, if you can go with a separate path itself, it is okay. They don't need to get the permission from NIC. We will discuss internally and we will send an email to Bahuguna sir so that they'll also go through it, and if they have anything, Bahuguna sir will give us the technical person's contact details so that we can get in touch with them and we can get it done. Sir.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, go on, Chef.
Another point I would like to bring: how are we planning to publish the app to the Google Play Store? Would there be a dedicated developer account from the Google, or are you, sir,